Okie the dokie was a very okie doke. Alright. So, apparently, yes, this game does have illusory walls, but a lot of people said that there's a very small number of them. Like, what I found when on a Reddit thread was yes, but very little, only like 20 in the game. And maybe that's just like the 20 they found, but I don't like illusory walls in these games. Um, I just think it's like a dumb trial and error mechanic with no way of discovering it. I think that I think maybe they only exist. Here's the problem. Okay, I'm gonna defend them and then I'm gonna retract that defense. The defense of them existing is that like it's like a community thing where like you can when you put a note down and then people will see notes and that's how they find them. And I recognize that me not having internet access isn't like a, average situation, so I can't really complain about that. But the fact that the games are also full of trolls that just like, will put jump down here for good times, um, means that like at least in the games that I have played online, you get like a ton of messages in front of walls that aren't illusory walls, so it renders the whole thing a moot point anyway. And you'd think the rating system would help that. Like you'd see like that it's highly rated. Um, and like you'd think that like the ones that are trolls would get like down ratings, but in my experience they don't, because other trolls will just uprate them. So ended the episode up there, and I'm thinking maybe I didn't think it at first because I was thinking in terms of like the kind of fall damage that's in the other games, but I'm thinking perhaps I am meant to fall down here, so we're gonna give it a go. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh my. Oh yeah, you're hidden in bushes. I forgot about that. I forgot about that being a mechanic. Yeah, he doesn't see me. Neat. Oh, but he did see me. Very not neat. Okay, back in the bush. Back in the bush. No, back in the bush. Back in the bush, we're fine. Oh shit, will they react to the fact that I have my lantern on? Doesn't seem like it. Okay. I would fight them, because like I think like I'm kind of learning their patterns, and I'm learning like what works and what doesn't against them. But I got no healies left. I got no healies left, guys. Okay, I'm gonna wait for him to... Oh no, that's the patrolling one. Shit. I thought the one I just saw just now... Okay, now hold on. Shatter Shard. I cannot make one. I do not have what's necessary to make one. I was gonna... Wait, the ones that I... No, those are the shiny ones. Yeah, they're not gonna... The one time that I think it would have benefited. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, here's the plan. We're gonna backstab him. Then we're gonna grab that. We're gonna fucking run! Oh no. Oh, getting stuck between them is just the epitome of unfair. I spent such a long time of my life thinking epitome was pronounced epitome. and I like the word. I like, just in general, like what the word means. It's an enjoyable word to use. When you're trying to, especially when you're trying to make a point. And so I would say this is the epitome of, and no one would correct me. Because for so long I'd only ever seen the word written, like in books and shit. Another one would be Macabre. How the fuck do you... Like, seriously, how the fuck do you look at the word Macabre and get macabre? It's like this... I think both of those were invented by whatever moron came up with baloney. And who came up with... Okay, who came up with W? Like, I get that, like, language evolves over time and from different cultures, yada, yada, yada. So, when I make a joke about there being... When I make this joke, I want to make clear that I don't think that, like, anything even remotely like this actually happened. But when they were, like, having the big meeting and deciding how each letter would be pronounced... Like, all right, the first letter of the alphabet, the one that makes the ah sound, and someone's, I think we should do the elongated version of it. A, we will call it an A. Okay, the next word, the b, the one that makes the b. Just calling it b doesn't sound right. Make B. And then like they were nearing the end, and they were drunk, and they were just like, and like I think like someone like brought like his like idiot cousin along, cause like, and like, look guys, all right, look, I promised my cousin I'd let him name one of them, and we're at the end here. No one's gonna care about the ones at the end. We're at the W. Can we let my cousin name the W? And if anyone else had done it, it would just been we or brr. And the cousin goes W, and they're like, what? It looks like two U's next to it, so it's W. It's two U's. And they're like, and they're drunk, so they're like, all right, fuck it. And they put it in the thing, and then the next day they're like, fucking W? What the? Who did it? I don't mind the things that come out of my mouth is the lesson to take from this. Alright, we're gonna immediately drop into it. He saw me get into the bush. Okay, I think the thing that makes me the most annoyed by the Okay, that at the very least. All right, at the very least, if you're going to literally slam me into the trap button, at the very least you could oh god, oh god. Okay, can they climb? They can't climb. They can fucking climb. Oh, they didn't skip leg day. Oh, they can climb. Oh, I don't want to play this game no more. Oh, oh, Georgina. You have to understand. I don't use face cams or anything. I don't think you can use face cams with the PS4 recording method. But even before then, I stopped using face cams. Reason I stopped using face cams was that I don't have a very expressive face. And most of it's covered in a beard anyway. Some people do have expressive faces. David has a very expressive face. I have an expressive voice. My mannerisms, the things I say, and the way I say them. But I should be grabbing this shit. But I think that's the one time. Usually when I'm okay, they were faking me out. They were playing Pretendo Man. They were doing a Pretendo. They were doing a skit. But yeah, with this guy, I will say that it is not, in my opinion, okay that at least the animation of me getting hit by one guy like gave me where's the trap? I keep stepping onto the trap and no trap. Oh my fucking god. I gotta take a shit. This is another downside of recording this way is that I can't edit anything. There is a edit thing on PS4, Share Factory or some shit it's called. And I have used it to like cut down like videos to like random clips that I had intended to upload that never got around to uploading. But I don't think it lets you. I think that only lets you like cut out things. I don't think it lets you combine multiple videos. But anyway, 9 times out of 10, man, I lost like 5,000. Oh well. No use crying over spilt souls or runes. Okay, so he's facing that way, so I'm gonna drop down this side this time. Okay. I will say I don't like the dithering. Do not like, they know. They have ways of knowing. They have ways of knowing. Yep, they sniff you out. Alright. Just gonna sit down for a minute. Alright. Sit in the corner. And if I die, I die. But I really gotta go to the bathroom. And I will be back. Okay. Looks like I'm still alive. Still alive. Still alive. You ever listen to any of Jonathan Colton's non-Portal related music? Some of it's pretty good. I gave like a bunch of his stuff a listen. On me. That's the left. Okay. Gave a bunch of it a listen. And I got one of his songs actually saved. I bought. A lot of it doesn't. Like, the thing about his music, his singing style doesn't really appeal to me. Not in an insulting way, it's just not the genre of music I'm into. But the subject matter of this, he has a song called Creepy Doll. I just fucking adore that song. I love that song so much. Oh dear. Don't don't be discouraged by the heavy breathing. I've always to quote Drax, I have famously huge turds. He didn't seem to have that much of a reaction to that. Not much of a reaction at all. Anyway. So anyway, what I was saying, I don't really have a very expressive face, to the point where, like, in some of the early days of me doing YouTube, I would actually get people commenting saying they think I was faking reactions just because of how, like, I would get a scare and I would yell, I'd scream, and, like, my eyes and, like, my face just wouldn't contort at all. Like, I don't have an expressive face, and that's just a thing. Like you talk about, like, resting bitch face. There's just, I have resting bored face. There have been times where I've been talking to people, or listening to, like, someone's talking about, and they said, "Do you even care? Are you even listening?" Because I have a disinterested face. But the funny thing is, the exact opposite is the truth, in that if I look like I'm disinterested, that's literally a sign that I am interested, because if I'm disinterested, I'll fucking tell you. I'll tell you that. I mean, I won't be a dick about it, but I'll say that this just isn't a subject that I'm interested in. But if I just sit there and I look like I'm just zoning out, I'm listening. Like, I'm just, like, taking in the information. So usually I don't have, like if you look at some of the older videos on the channel where I did use a face cam, just didn't really accomplish much, and it was just an extra layer of editing that I just was like, why bother? The only reason I used it in the early days was when I ran the channel with my wife, and like, there was a lot of banter and, like, playing back and forth, and, you know, catching like her goofy things on camera, like randomly drawing. I have very tough skin, and so, like, I like being stabbed. I know that sounds fucked up, but, like, I would literally just get, like, when we'd order Chinese food, there would be, when I get the chicken teriyaki, they have these little wooden skewers, and I would save them and clean them, and I would just, like I'd have her just, like, spend, like, an hour just, like, poking me all along my back and shit with them, because I just enjoy the sensation. And I have very tough skin, so sometimes, like, lighter things I don't really notice. So, like, there'd be times where she just, like, randomly draw a happy face on me, and I wouldn't notice. But that said, oh, I thought that flame, I didn't see that those were torches. And I thought that the flame was meant to be coming out of the candle. And I'm like, someone fucked up where they placed their texture, or their animation, or their particle effect, whatever you want to call it. That said, that moment when I'm like, okay, they can't climb up the ladder, and then I just saw his big ass fucking hands gripping those little ladder rungs and just working his way up. It was a combination of terror, but also like it was hilarious. Okay, I want to kill this guy because I feel like he might. Yeah, he is blocking an item. He heard me. How much healing do I have? I have healing. And I have full health. And I've learned that his slam attack doesn't kill me in one hit. So we can fight him. Not! Oh my fucking god, it fucking happened. A fucking goddamn fucking cocksucking, fucking ball licking, fucking titty fondling, fucking ass fingering again. In maneuvering my character, I clicked in the L3. And here's the thing. For some reason, when I actually tried to like go out of my way to demonstrate it, I'm able to roll while crouched. But a lot of the times when I accidentally crouch during combat, what you can't do is sprint while crouched. You actually can. You do crouch, run, fast, move faster. But there have been quite a few times that I've accidentally crouched, not realized I'm crouching, because in the hectic nature of the moment, and then tried to roll away from something only to not roll. He doesn't roll. He doesn't. Like I'm not. Like I like the addition of a I wonder. Humor me, friends, for I have but a thought. Clearly. I'm going back to the ladder. Will he come down the ladder after me? Will he? Ooh, he slides too. He even goes as far as to slide. He's he is faster than you would expect from his stature. And I'm crouching again. I'm sorry, but oh, thank you. Thank you. The fact that he can turn... Okay, here's the thing. I'm not saying it's unrealistic, because you can turn, yeah. But the fact that he can turn when he's in his grab animation is annoying, because it makes it very hard to dodge, because you can't, like, roll to the side of him, because he'll just turn. But you would think, well, just wait, like, however long the grab... I should, I didn't think to check if this Warned by those committed to high treason. It wards off the intervention of the greater will and its vassal. Easily broken and weak against striking attacks. Okay. That's a thing, I guess. I mean, it hasn't broken yet. And it doesn't seem like durability is a thing in this game. Well, why did I end up with that? Which, don't get me wrong, I consider it a good thing that durability isn't a thing, because I've just always found that to be a kind of shitty mechanic. Because when it's unrealistic, and you're not like games with weapon durability are annoy me because you can't really do it realistically. You either go to the extreme of like Breath of the Wild, where like every weapon in the game breaks in 5 fucking hits, or you the more towards the other extreme you get, like a game where your weapon slowly degrades over time, to where you might need to do maintenance on it maybe 5 times throughout the whole game. I'd be fine with that. Well, actually, here's the thing. It would still be annoying because the degradation would have to come with something, like, so like it would have to have like as it degrades, it gets worse and worse as far as like how much it like damage and stuff it could do. So you would still feel the need to fucking top it up every single time you have a chance. So it would just defeat the purpose. When did I get a flail? But like that middle ground that like the Souls games had, where like, and I get like some of these weapons, like you're like randomly finding. I want to see what that looks like. Are you? So you can't, it doesn't look like you can mix and match your dual weapons. Can you mix and match if like, no, they have to be the exact same weapon for it to let you, dual attack. I do think that one thing that the Souls games could really do with is more cosmetic options. I mean, there's people that call it fucking fashion Souls, for God's sake. Being able to like modify your armors cosmetically in like little ways, and being able to like modify your weapons in little ways would be really nice, because it's annoying as fuck that like, and I've complained about this in the past, that like there's some types of weapons, like, you know, great swords, where if you like great swords, oh baby, it's Christmas. It's fucking Christmas. You got the pick of the litter. If you like scimitars, with the exception of Dark Souls 2, which had fucking amazing selection of scimitars, it's like, here's your fucking starting weapon. You're never going to replace it, because you're never going to get another scimitar. But anyway, I digress. Still don't know why my helmet group gets red. Like, it's not, it doesn't even seem to be the lighting. Is it Page Ashes? Is that a new... That's a new summon do. Spirit of Page, who traveled at the side of noble he served. He used a piercing sword and a crossbow to defend his master. Well, nothing's ever gonna beat the gang squad, so fuck Godric soldiers. Fucking Godric. I have fought Godric soldiers. You gonna tell me that I'm gonna let them come to my defense? Oh, smithing stone. I know exactly where a heavy door opened. I could tell you exactly where a heavy door opened, my friend. It's not this way. I remember the enemy drops down after the trap, so I was watching for that. I just couldn't remember if the trap itself was further in. Hello. Well, I might as well. That's a fog door. All right. Yeah. You know, that's fine. That's you guys do what you want. Do what you want, because at least the elevator will be up when I respawn. I'm gonna have to fight a boss. Son of a bitch. I don't feel like I've really... Every boss I've fought so far has been, like, optional content. I have not fought a single... Other than, like, the tutorial boss. Which I like. I liked the tutorial boss solely because of how hard he was. Like, I feel like over the years... Oh! That's an item. I did not see that. I will make sure to grab that on my way back down. I feel like over the years the tutorial bosses became more and more of a joke. Like, obviously nowadays, if you go back to the whatever it's called, demon from Demon Souls, it's a joke. Like if you die to that these days, like, what the fuck's wrong with you? But you know, going into it, your first time playing that and not used to, you know, the combat system of this game, like, of this series, and then along with that, you also factor in that these games really came out at a time when, okay, let me quickly, I'm gonna unequip my thing and see if I'm still in medium. Damn, I have to get down to 17 to fucking... And I love the way you roll in light load. I like rolling that way. Yeah. I wish this game had the option that Neo has. Both the Neo games have an option for whether or not to display your headgear. And pretty sure this does not have that option. No, it doesn't. But like it's annoying. It's an annoying thing to customize a character, and then depending on what kind of character you're playing, like what kind of build you go for, have basically all your time spent in making your character build a waste. Now, obviously, those stats of your equipment aren't that important, all things considered. So, um, at the end of the day, those stats aren't all that important. Like, having full equip set compared to being completely naked is going to make a difference, but ditching your helmet isn't going to make a huge difference. But still, it just seems odd to not have the option, like, when other games like Neo have recognized that people want to be able to get the benefits of their Neo even has the transmog system, which was fucking awesome because, you know, like I said, when I played Neo 2, I wanted to make a booby ninja. Um, and partly just because I like that kind of thing, and also partly because, like, whenever I play a game that lets you make a female character, and I decide to make one for, like, you know, the fashion and whatnot, I always make her a redhead and just kind of like make some of her like features similar to my wife's. And my wife loved, like, you know, like she loved like those old, like, Tenchu kind of games. She liked ninjas. She liked game, like a lot of older games that let you play as ninja. She loved Raiden in Metal Gear Solid. Like, even with the frustration of like being forced to play as him into, she, once he like kind of fully embraced the kind of like ninja aesthetic, she thought it was so fucking cool. um so I do that, and I do find it funny. And she used to go on fucking tirades, fucking full on rants about this. It actually made her really fucking angry. um that people would like complain about, like, breast sliders in video games, and say, like, you know, large breasts and stuff's unrealistic, because, like, go play Neo 2. The highest, like, breast size you can get is smaller than what my wife had. And to make it clear, I'm not saying that, like, you know, I'm not saying that it's like a, I'm not like defending any type of objectification, blah blah blah. But I'm saying that claiming that, like, there, I feel like the conversation about beauty standards and has like kind of been corrupted, because they were called beauty standards for a reason. Like, the reason why that people rallied against unrealistic beauty standards is it's in the name. Like, they're rallying against the idea that that should be the standard, that, like, only actresses that look a certain way should be cast. But it got corrupted into this disgusting thing of literally just literally attacking women, that just for, like, I've seen feminists literally attack, and when I say literally attack, but, you know, verbally attack, I don't mean physically, um but literally go after women for the sole reason that they have large breasts. I've literally seen feminists claim that large breasted women should get breast reduction surgery, just to, and like, just the insanity of that just drives me fucking crazy. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Having a transmog system in a game like this, it doesn't hurt. It wouldn't hurt anyone, because, and I didn't play any online with Neo, so I wouldn't know. Because, as you know, I don't have internet. But I'm pretty sure that in games like that have a transmog system, but have like a competitive aspect, they have it where you can, like, it only affects what you're seeing. Like, you can make your character look the way you want, but, like, the enemies will see your armor for what it really is. Some games do that, some games don't. I think that, like, whether when a game has a transmog system, whether it does that is usually based on what kind of benefits the armor gives you, and whether or not those benefits, like, like, in a PvP situation, you don't want to like if you need to be able to quickly look at like what armor someone has equipped and make decisions based on that, like they have the armor that like different games go to different lengths. Like there can be games that like where one piece of armor just like completely nullifies a certain type of damage. So being able to look at that at a glance and know, okay, they've got that armor on, I need to keep that in mind. But like not having at least the option to make your headpiece invisible just makes no sense to me. Like, why don't games do that? Why don't more games do that? And if you're in the PvP part, you can have it not do it there. But just for the sake of the player playing the game and their enjoyment, why not? Who's it hurt? Alright, what do we... You are a cat. Actually, you're a dog, but you are sitting like a cat. Okay, the way you walk is creepy as fuck. I'm just saying, dude, the way you walk was creepy. Because it didn't even look like you were walking. It looked like you were, like, either just, like, when he walks, it just looks like, at a glance, like you're just, like, barely shuffling forward. Okay, that lasts a while. I need to keep in mind that move lasts a while. Oh, you got a swipe. You got a swiper. I'm gonna say to you, swiper no swiping. That's what I'm gonna say to you. Alright. I saw my thing pop up, but I think we'll give this a few of the old attempt arenos without the gank squad. I do find it funny that, like, like I said, there's probably people that will see me using those summons and think it's cheating, just like people that say, like, if you use, like, NPC or, like, human summons, that's cheating. It's like, play the game the way you want to fucking play it, dude. I've like I was talking about before, I've proven my worth. I've played all the Souls games. I've gotten past the whole point of caring whether, like, I can accomplish, the difficult build. Like, oh damn. That move isn't too bad as long as you learn the not having a clear. I wonder if anything happens if I get him to break all the pillars. Aw, the range on that is a little rangy. I feel like the range there. Home on the range. I feel like the range on the slammy attack is a little outside of the area of effect of the animation. I gotta remember to send that fucking thing back up. That's one thing that kind of like a frustration. Like, I personally, I know that it adds to the realism and makes it feel more grounded. But I think that once you've activated an elevator, like once you've activated a shortcut like that, it should just default to whatever angle you approach it from. You know? Damn. Oof. That's difficult because he doesn't have a wind-up for that. Shit. Ah. I'm getting better at timing the wind up for the, like, the timing for the slam down. And that's like, if you can get the timing on that, that's a good attack to dodge into, because then you can get a few hits in. So that's good. That's good. That's goody. Keep meaning to grab all the materials as I'm running through, just to have them. Oof. The fucking... Once he's standing up, the timing on him doing that is pretty... If I had a decent bow, I could do something there. Ooh, that's a wide arc on that. Oof. Yeah, I need to just do one-off attacks, because if I do a double attack, when I do a double attack, the only time to do a double attack is when he does the standing slam, because he, oh, you held that. Come on, bro, you held that. You held that like a sneaky man. I'm behind you. You can't get me, I'm behind you. I'm crouching! Fucking crouching. I'm so sick of that. Is that just a problem to me? I have these giant fucking bare hands. Like, literally, the only game controller I've ever held in my life that felt comfortable in my hands was the original Xbox controller. The fucking Duke. And that's the one everyone complained about. Said it was too big. That's the only controller I've ever felt where I really felt like I had a good grip. A fucking PlayStation controller feels like a fucking Fisher Price toy in my hands. Like accidentally clicking L3 when you're, you know, trying to like quickly change directions and shit. Is that a problem just to me? Like, is that a thing that only affects, like, I'm just, am I a minority here? I feel like I'm a minority here. I should remember to, oof. I'm not used to how long he holds the swipey swipe. Because he doesn't use the swipe a lot. So that's one of the main moves that I've not gotten the timing of. And I forgot again. I keep meaning to take away my blue whatever fucking flask. Because I don't need it. Okay, that is cheap. That is like the definition of cheap. That when he's doing his fire thing, at the very end of it, there's like a extra oomph to his turn. Like I was timing, you know, how fast he was turning, but like when he's at the end of it, he turns a dot faster. Oof. Okay, this battle is probably gonna end, like the recording's probably gonna end before the battle does. Or not. We'll keep fighting him in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.